Hello, boys and girls. We meet again. This time we focus more on writing. Let's go to read to open your textbook. We're still in Unit 6. That is Go Green. We have already learned about what the topic focus more on during listening and speaking. Now we focus more on writing, and the objective by the end of this lesson, you are able to read and understand the phrases and sentences from linear text, able to write sentences in neat, legible print with correct spelling, and able to write answers and write sentences with guidance. I will guide you till the end of this video. Okay, this is in your textbook. We have already learned what is the main idea and the supporting details. And you all have done the exercise on main idea and supporting details. Now, we are going to learn the concluding based on the paragraph. Okay. A good paragraph should have a concluding sentence. A concluding sentence summarizes the main idea of the paragraph. It is usually written in a single sentence using your own words. So, concluding sentence to conclude, summarize what you have as what if you have write. For example, you write your text, your composition, section B2 and section C. You must have introduction, content, and the closure. The closure is considered as concluding. Okay, a concluding sentence is the last sentence in a paragraph. Last sentence in paragraph. Restates the topic sentence using different words. Sometimes you restate again. Mean you repeat the topic again, but in your word. Use a different word. Should not introduce any new ideas. If you introduce new ideas, mean that is the main idea. Main idea is not a concluding. Concluding is a supportive, the last supportive details. Means you support your ideas and your supporting details. That is concluding. May use linking words such as so, thus, therefore, or hence. So, when you want to end your composition, end your text, end your paragraph, you use the word so, thus, therefore, or hence. Okay. Look at the example here. It is important to save electricity. That is the main idea. It is important to save electricity. So, the main idea is about the electricity. One way to do this is by switching off all the electrical gadgets when they are not in use. Supporting details 1. Another way is to switch to energy efficient lights. Supporting details 2. You can also use solar energy because it is a cheaper resource. You can also here support the second supporting details. Therefore, we should always do our best to save electricity. The sentence in bold is concluding sentence. They use therefore. Therefore, to conclude. We always do our best to save electricity. So, this one because The main idea is talking about important to save electricity. So how you are going to conclude the paragraph? Next. Okay, here. Identify and rearrange the main idea, supporting details and concluding sentence. Rewrite the paragraph. This is practice. We're going to practice together. So, look at the first sentence. We can also collect wastewater from washing machines to clean drains, porches, and flush toilets. Second, it is important to collect water for reuse. Third, we can collect rainwater by leaving empty buckets outside our homes. Fourth, thus, it saves our water bills and helps to conserve water. And the last one, the water we collect may be used to water plants and wash vehicles. This is the paragraph. But let's practice together. First one, we must identify the main idea. Look here. Okay, this one, the main idea start with, it is important to save electricity. So, I think you know which one is the main idea. So, the main idea is must be number 1. Okay, number 2, supporting details. What would it be? It is important to collect water for use. Number 1. Okay. Number 2, we can also, here, the keywords is also. Also is supporting details that support the supporting details before that. For example, we look at can. Here got can. So this one first. After this come, this can, we can also. So it cannot be this one number 2. Cannot be this one number 2. I think this one is number 2. The water we collect may be used to water plants and wash vehicles. Why? Support the main idea. Important to collect water for use. And then the water we collect. See? And then come to, we can collect rainwater by leaving empty buckets outside our homes. And then support we can here. We can also. And then the last one concluding. What is it? Thus. Here use thus. Why is it this one is a concluding sentence? Because thus here is the keywords to end the paragraph. Okay, let's check it out. Number 1, it is important to collect water for use. Yes. Number 2, the water we collect may be used to water plants and wash vehicles. Number 3, we can collect rainwater by leaving buckets outside our homes. Number 4, we can also collect wastewater from washing machines to clean drains, porches, and flush toilets. Here, we can also. Concluding sentence, thus, it saves our water bills and helps to conserve water. So here, it is important to collect water for use. Concluding, thus, it saves our water bills to help to conserve water. Conserve. Use, reuse, conserve. Okay, now, your task. Write a concluding sentence for the paragraph below. So, the main idea here. Water pollution is an issue that affects Mother Earth. So the main idea, water pollution is an issue that affects Mother Earth. Water pollution happens when plastic, ship waste, and industrial waste get into rivers or seas. Water pollution affects people, plants, and also animals. Water is highly polluted near urban areas because there are more people and factories. So, your task, you have to copy the paragraph and plus with concluding sentence. You can use so, thus, hence, therefore. So, how to write concluding sentence? Look back to the water pollution is an issue that affect our Mother Earth. So, therefore, you can repeat or restate the main idea but use your own words. Okay, next, second task. Identify the main idea, supporting details, and concluding sentence. Rewrite them in a paragraph. What I'm going to do is, you look here, plastic cups, bags, and containers take a long time to decompose. So here, if this one you said main idea, look at the pencil here. The pencil you put MI. We have learned in the class before this. Main idea MI. Supporting details SD. And concluding CL. Concluding CL. Here you have to identify the main idea, the supporting details, and the concluding sentence. Then rewrite them in a paragraph. So today's work, you have two paragraphs that you have. The first one, you have to copy the paragraph and write the concluding sentence plus with concluding sentence. And the second one, you have to identify this one. You have to identify the main ideas, supporting details, and concluding sentence, and rewrite them in a paragraph. So here, the pencil here, you have to write main idea, supporting details, or concluding. So here, you have to identify first. Then write MI, SD, and CL. So again, your task today, you got quiz, copy the paragraph that I mentioned just now. Copy the paragraph and write the concluding sentence, page 56. Identify the main idea, supporting details, and the concluding sentence, and rewrite them in paragraph, page 57. And you have to write it in your essay book. Those who not finish your work before this, I ask you to make it slowly. It's okay. As long as you do, because I will keep your work as my evidence. Okay. That's all for today. We will meet again. Thank you and goodbye.